We also got the news of Tanahashi's biceps injury that's going to keep him out of action for almost a month.
Almost a month. Can you imagine?
No, I can't. He's out of his
mind. That's a bad move. I mean, that's all I got to say. It's a bad move. I know how they think. I was pretty sure that he was, if there was any way possible, he wasn't going to miss the match with Naito. He's not missing the match with Naito. He's not missing the G1. But it's the same thing as Tama Tonga. You just, I saw this, and I mean, the one that comes to mind was Hashimoto, when Hashimoto had the bad shoulder. And he worked on it, and basically destroyed his career because he just felt like he had that mentality that I'm not going to go out of action even though I need surgery, because the company needs me. And his company did need him. Tanahashi, I mean, as much as New Japan does need Tanahashi to a degree, they're strong enough that they can survive 6 months without him, and it would be better long term for him to have, 5, 6, 7 years or whatever it is, rather than ruin his career in 1 year like Hashimoto did. I strongly disagree with. I know the mentality, I get it, but New Japan, it's not like it's 5 years ago. And 5 years ago, losing Tanahashi when they were so thin, would have been devastating. But right now, they can afford it. Tanahashi doesn't have to be in the main thing. Okada and these other guys, Omega, they can carry the company, and they can carry. G1's going to be great even without Tanahashi. There's so much talent there. So I wished that he would just get it taken care of, but he's not.
Dave, like Hashimoto, I mean, there was so much money that was being made at the time. I mean, are they looking at? Could they possibly be looking at this in the same way, where it's just we have this American thing going on, and the match and all of this, they've worked themselves into a frenzy, or are they just? I'm blown away. Where if it's torn and he can be out, there's no reason for him to be there. Why are they doing this?
It's the mentality. They don't like to false advertise big shows. They have plans. They hate to change plans. And everyone does. Everyone hates to change plans. But that's the one thing where WWE, if it was in WWE, they would bite the bullet. And to a degree, I mean, obviously John Cena came back way early from that torn pec, way early, and risked a lot when he did that a few years back. But generally speaking, I mean, the thing is their big expansion plans are 2018. If he got that surgery taken care of now, he'd be ready in 2018, and he'd be, I don't want to say 100%, but he'd be 95% as opposed to, maybe being 60% or 70%. And so it's again, it's their goals are long term. This year, they're going to do fine this year with or without him. So he doesn't need to be back. And if it means we have to change our plans for the Intercontinental title, so be it. WWE had to change their plans for a bunch of pay-per-views because of Braun Strowman.
Well, look at New Japan. I mean,
that's just part of the business.